Hi everyone, welcome back to another review with me, Tryggvi, here at MCA. This time we are looking at the Alpinestars GP Tech V3 suit, modelled very nicely by Luke here. First off, some basic details. It's going to retail at $14.99 here at MCA, and Luke is wearing a UK 40, which is an EU 50 size. So without further ado, let's get into the rest of it. So as I said before, we showed you that very nice B-roll. Luke is wearing a Euro 50 size and it retails at £1,499 here at MCA. This is the second from the top in the Alpinestars racing line. So the only suit higher in spec than this is their Racing Absolute suit, which is also astronomically higher in price. This is Tech Air compatible and is a AAA CE rated suit all over, which is the top rating. It's very, very good. It comes with CE level 1 T plus and T minus armor in the shoulders, elbows, hips and knee/shin cups, giving you a lot of areas of coverage in that department as well. It comes with chest pockets for the Nucleon chest armor, which is the one we'd recommend because that is the one that fits best. And the back protector slot as well uses the Alpinestars Snap-on System 2.0, which effectively is a popper in a fixed position on the back of the back protector, and the one inside the suit is on Velcro, so you can change the height of it and customize your fitment or however you like. The ultimate point with this suit is that it's also Tech Air ready, so it works with the Tech Air Race Vest, which is their top of the line racing protection suit, which also has a back protector basically built into it. So it's got the zips on the inside of the main zip there, and then it's got Velcro pads in the shoulders and near the back as well to keep the suit held in place whilst you are using it. The sliders on this suit are the full GP spec ones on the shoulders, elbows and the knees. They are the same knee kind of protecting sliders as on the Atom V4 suit, which we reviewed a fair while back, so you might want to go and check that one out. And it is a mix of kangaroo and bovine cowhide leather. The kangaroo extends mostly across the arms and then down a fair portion of the chest center section here. The top section here where the grain is a bit more noticeable, that is always bovine leather. So aesthetically, the suit is quite similar to the top of the range suit, the Racing Absolute. There are a few changes though. It shares the same slider layout. It's got the GP knee sliders as well for that extra full factory look. The race hump, if Luke could turn around for me, it's considerably larger than the Atom V4's one. It's not as big as the Racing Absolute, but it's kind of midway in between. So if you don't like an absolutely massive hump, then this is probably the one that will do it for you. It's also hydropack compatible and has a big slot of perforation on the top to let air pass through and hopefully cool down any water you might have stored in there. Whilst Luke is turned around, it's got some exhaust vents on the back of the hump as well. And the Tech Air stretch panels as well are perforated to allow more air to escape after you've gotten really hot and sweaty in your suit, absolutely crushing the track miles. So if you can turn around again for me, Luke. On the front, we've got a lot of perforation in all of the key areas as well. The perforation on the legs starts from basically the hip area and extends all the way over the stretch panels in the knees as well, giving you a lot more airflow in there. And on the center of the torso as well is a massive area of perforation. They haven't gone for any on the top collarbone regions, which is a bit different to the Atom V4. That one had small amounts of perforation on there, if I am right in remembering. Then on the sides as well, there is some more perforation going onto the sides of your torso, again helping you to pull more cool air in and let it all pass out of the back of the suit. The suit also comes with a removable liner which has a waterproof pocket in it, so you can wash it So in terms of fitment, one key aspect about the suit is that it's got the hyper-resistant stretch fabric for all of the joints, which helps allow for more movement, but also makes the suit feel a bit more comfortable on you. On the arms, going from the cuff all the way up to the inside of your armpit, it is a single panel with no seams on it, similar to the design found on the 4SR racing suits. That I found personally really helps movement. Sometimes having a seam on your armpit limits your range of movement and can cause a bit of arm pump. Then on the legs, it goes all the way from your cuff at the ankle all the way up to past your groin section towards your torso. There is a seam on the inside of the knee there, but in Luke's opinion section, he can probably tell you a bit more about that if that has had any impact on him. They've also redesigned their whole body mapping thing to get their size range a bit better tailored. So Luke, you were saying that you normally fit a 52 Alpinestars, but this time you had to go down to a 50, and that fits a lot better than the 52. Yeah. Basically what they've done is they've just got more people in a wider variety of body types to basically make a better average size and shape of a suit. It helps the suit fit a lot more people, which is really good in terms of getting the suits out there on the market too. So that is always really nice to see. The pre-curve on the suit has also been slightly changed to be a bit more accurate on the arms and legs. The body position when you're standing upright as well, it is slightly straighter than the one down from this, which is the GP Tech, I believe. GP Pro even, sorry. Pro, yeah, GP Pro suit. That has a bit more aggressive pre-curving and puts you in a bit more of a kind of a kind of slouched over position. This one, it's a lot more freestanding, but the arms and legs are still fairly aggressive for that riding position on the bike. The calves also maintain that expandable zip to help those with larger legs, which is always nice to see. And the accordion stretch panels on the back of the arse section basically, and the knees, they have been extended. The knee ones go all the way underneath the slider, which is a patented system by Alpinestars. And they all have perf, apart from the back panel as far as I can see. Yep, that one hasn't got any perf on it, but the knees are also perfed, as I mentioned beforehand, to help the airflow through the suit. So as I mentioned before, this suit is Tech Air compatible, which means it will work with the Tech Air Road and the Tech Air Race vests. The race vest, of course, has a bit more coverage, and that one is a bit easier to run with this suit because it's got the Velcro pads in the shoulders and on the back to help keep it stuck in place, as well as the two zips on the side of the suit's main zip there to basically zip it into place and basically act as if it's one large piece as opposed to being a separate vest to a suit. The vest itself comes with a level 2 back protector built into it, which is also the computer's housing. There are also accelerometers all over the suit. I think there's one on each shoulder, then one in the chest, one in the back, as well as some gyroscopes as well to get a really accurate measurement of you on track and make sure that it goes off at the right time and doesn't go off when it doesn't have to, which is also a very important point. There is a plug that goes into the back from the suit, which basically leads from the Tech Air indicator lights on the left arm, goes around through the suit and into the back of the vest so that it can actually monitor things and give you some kind of status as to whether there is an error or whether it's armed or not, which is a very, very good system to use. And the vest will retail for £1,000 in pretty much any store, as well as here at MCA, and includes 2 deployments before needing to be regassed at Alpinestars. The vest itself has a massive amount of coverage as well. It extends down over your shoulders and down to past your hips, as well as covering your whole chest region. But this Alpinestars Tech Air vest is proper good stuff, and it's definitely worth a look if you want that extra level of protection when you're out on track.
Right, so recently I was lucky enough to try out this suit at the Ron Haslam Race School up at Donington. In my personal opinion, this suit is definitely one of the best on the market. Straight out of the bag, it was dead easy to put on, fit me like a glove and still does even after bedding it in. It's definitely the most comfortable suit I've ever worn. It's just so supple and soft. The kangaroo feels as comfortable as what cowhide would, and as comfortable as what kangaroo would. It's kind of like almost a hybrid. It feels better than what it should do. It's bizarre. The stretch panels are really nice. They keep their tightness, but still fit you really nice, and they have lots of stretch in them as well. So even though you can stretch them as far as you want, and they'll still be tight and comfortable, and they never lose their shape as well, which is really nice. On the legs, as Trig mentioned earlier, there is stitching down one of the panels either side of the leg. In my opinion, that should be there. It takes out any sort of clumping behind your leg when you're bent into that race position as well. So that was really nice to see. Yeah, there's so much to say about the suit. On the day, I had no problems with it at all. It was just stupidly comfortable. The only time it wasn't comfortable was walking around the paddock, but what do you expect? So on the bike, it was perfect. Protection wise, it's got as much protection as what you'd want. It's still really comfortable with all the protection in it, and it was really confidence inspiring, as well as making me feel like a full factory rider, to be honest, which was really nice. But yeah, on the bike, I wouldn't want anything more from the suit. It did everything you'd want it to do and more, and it would be one of the best suits on the market once you've got that Tech S system in it as well. The nice thing about it is there isn't too much differing from the Racing Absolute as well. So even though it's £1,000 less, unless you're really going into racing and you're desperate to have a fully kangaroo suit, I don't see too much of a need to go up to that Racing Absolute. So this, in my opinion, is one for a lot more people in the Racing Absolute, and fills almost a void in the market for people that want that kangaroo and bovine leather suit. So in my opinion, the GP Tech is definitely up there with one of the best on the market today.
Right, so that concludes our review of the Alpinestars GP Tech V3 suit. Just to go over the basic features again, it retails at $14.99 here at MCA. It's a AAA CE rated suit. It's Tech Air compatible, and also comes in 5 different colorways as well. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it. This has been Trig with MCA and Luke with MCA as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button, and if you like the video, think about subscribing. It always helps. So we will see you guys next time. Thank you very much.